Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I have some breaking news coming out for you regarding the Red Sea and the Yemen Houthi rebels. We have a massive drone attack that just happened in the Red Sea in the last 12 hours or so. This happened between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. Sanaa time on Saturday in Yemen. Okay, so off the coast, this happened in the Red Sea and also the Gulf of Aden. And Brigadier General Yahya Saree, this is the military spokesman for the Houthi rebels, came out in a televised speech on Saturday and said they targeted a cargo vessel named the Propel Fortune and also a number of U.S. war destroyers in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden with 37 drones. Okay, so obviously massive attack here. And the U.S. Navy shot down 15 of these 37 drones. We also had French warships in the area that came under attack by multiple drones as well. And the British HMS Richmond came under attack as well and repelled in a drone attack also. Okay, so 37 drones, guys. It's a massive attack that just happened here in the last 12 hours or so. And this Propel Fortune that came under attack, this is a bulk carrier that is supposedly Singapore flagged, okay? Singapore flagged, and apparently it was targeted, according to Reuters, I'll show you in just a minute. It was targeted due to outdated U.S. ownership data. So apparently the Houthis may have believed that this was U.S. owned, and that's why it was attacked, but supposedly this is owned by Singapore, okay? So that's according to Reuters, though. That's their information. All right, so I want to show you some stuff here, some information. First, let me show you this. This is a picture of one of the Propel Fortune ships. I don't know if this is the exact one that was hit, but it is a bulk carrier similar to this ship that came under attack. This is a commercial vessel named the Propel Fortune, so I don't know if this is the exact one, but just to kind of give you an idea of the type of ship that may have been attacked. All right, and also I have a CENTCOM press release here. We're going to go over this. This actually came out, I believe, yesterday, and it was updated as of today. March 9th. So let's go over this. U.S. and coalition defeat Houthi attack in the Red Sea area. U.S. and coalition defeat Houthi attack in Red Sea area between 4 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. Sanaa time. Iranian-backed Houthi terrorists targeted a large-scale uncrewed aerial vehicle attack in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. So these were UAVs. These were UAV drones. CENTCOM and coalition forces identified the one-way attack OWA UAVs and determined that they presented an imminent threat to merchant vessels, U.S. Navy, and coalition ships in the region. U.S. Navy vessels and aircraft, along with multiple coalition Navy ships and aircraft, shot down 15 one-way attack UAVs. These actions are taken to protect freedom of navigation and make international waters safer and more secure. So I did tell all of you, I've said this many times, okay, we are just about 3 to 4 days max, okay, away from the beginning of Ramadan. This is the holy month in Israel, okay? And whenever this holy month begins, according to Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, he stated that if they do not have a ceasefire deal by Ramadan, which is March 12th, I believe, when it begins, or March 13th, no later than that, they will move into Rafah, the last remaining stronghold and city left in Gaza for them to eradicate Hamas. So I told all of you that the closer we get, the more the attacks will intensify, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. These attacks are intensifying from the Houthi rebels, and they are attacking ships in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden due to what's going on in Gaza. They have said many times that they will continue their attacks on commercial vessels and U.S. warships and other Navy ships in the region until the attacks stop in Gaza. Okay, so expect things to pick up from here over the next few days. This is only going to continue to get worse. It will not get better. So let me show you this as well. This is another CENTCOM press release. This is a more recent one that just came out. So it says here, U.S. and coalition defeat Houthi attack in Red Sea. Okay, following further engagements through the morning, U.S. and coalition forces downed a total of at least 28 uncrewed aerial vehicles between 4 a.m. and 8:20 a.m. Sanaa time on March 9th. No U.S. or coalition Navy vessels were damaged in the attack, and there were also no reports by commercial ships of damage. So that Propel Fortune, this ship here, did come under attack, but thank goodness it was not hit. We did have that, I think it was a True Confidence that came under attack a few days ago. And we finally had some people that were unfortunately killed by these attacks. So luckily, this ship was not hit. It was targeted, but unsuccessfully hit, according to CENTCOM forces. Okay? So that's the latest there on CENTCOM. Now let's get into this, this article here from Reuters. I want to give you more information on these attacks. So let's go over this. Houthis target bulk carrier U.S. destroyers in Red Sea. U.S., French, and British forces downed dozens of drones in the Red Sea area overnight, and on Saturday after Yemen's Iran-aligned Houthis targeted bulk carrier, so here it is, Propel Fortune, and U.S. destroyers in the region. The Houthis have been attacking ships in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden since November in what they say is a campaign of solidarity with Palestinians during Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza. So that's exactly why the Houthis are doing this. It's in retaliation for Israel attacking Gaza, attacking the Palestinians. They're trying to stand up for the Palestinians. And also Hamas is one of their allies because they're an Iran-backed group just like the Houthis are. So they're standing up for both groups that are under attack right now. So it says here, the group's military spokesman, Yahya Saree, said in a televised speech on Saturday, they targeted the cargo vessel and a number of U.S. war destroyers at the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden with 37 drones. That's a lot of drones at one time. U.S. Navy ships and aircraft shot down 15 uncrewed aerial vehicles, these are UAVs, by the Houthis in the Red Sea area, U.S. Central Command said earlier on Saturday. The military was responding to a large-scale attack the group launched into the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden between 4 a.m. and 6:30 a.m., CENTCOM said in a post on social media on the platform X. So that's the first CENTCOM that I showed you, the press release that came out. It came out just yesterday, I believe, or like yesterday evening. The UAVs were determined to present an imminent threat to merchant vessels, U.S. Navy, and coalition ships in the region, it said. A French warship and fighter jets also shot down 4 combat drones that were advancing towards the naval vessel belonging to the European Aspides mission in the region, a French army statement said. So we had a French warship also and fighter jets that had to shoot down 4 combat drones that came under attack as well. So if you notice here, they don't really say anymore that French warships or, U.S. warships come under attack. If you notice that, the media doesn't really say that no more. They just say that they shot down drones that were advancing towards them. They don't really say that they were attacked, if you notice that. But technically, they were under attack if these drones were coming towards them, correct? This defensive action directly contributed to the protection of the cargo ship True Confidence under the Barbados flag, which was struck on March 6th and is being towed. So I'm assuming maybe they were trying to tow it, and while they were trying to tow it, maybe they got under attack here, according to this statement. I'm not sure. But regardless, a French warship came under attack, and then we're going to be talking about that British warship here in just a minute. France has a warship in the area, as well as warplanes at its bases in Djibouti and the United Arab Emirates. Britain's Ministry of Defense said that its warship, HMS Richmond, here we go, had joined international allies in repelling a Houthi drone attack overnight, saying no injuries or damage were sustained. Last night, HMS Richmond used its Sea Scepter missiles to shoot down 2 attack drones. So the HMS Diamond came under attack by 2 drones as well, according to Reuters, successfully repelling yet another illegal attack by the Iranian-backed Houthis, Defense Minister Grant Shapps said on X. The UK and our allies will take continue to take necessary action to save lives and protect freedom of navigation. And also says here, United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations, the UKMTO, also confirmed that there was an attempted attack on the Singapore-flagged Propel Fortune. So this is a bulk carrier that is supposedly Singapore-flagged. And then we'll talk about this U.S. ownership here. It said the shipping company reported 2 explosions in close vicinity of the bulk carrier, but all crew on the board were safe and the vessel was proceeding to its next port of call. So once again, another close call here. Apparently the ship was not struck, but it was attacked, and the explosions were in close vicinity. So maybe a few hundred meters or whatever it might be, but pretty close, almost hit. Based on sources, Propel Fortune was likely targeted due to outdated U.S. ownership data, UKMTO said in a statement. So I don't know if this is true. Can't really confirm that, but that may be the possibility, because the Houthis have said they will target U.S., British, and any ships that are involved here in protecting the Red Sea. But primarily, as far as we know, for sure, U.S. and U.K., maybe even French. But U.S. and U.K. for sure, they are targeting them if they find out that it is a U.S. or U.K.-owned ship. Sari said that the Houthis would continue their attacks until the aggression stops and the siege on the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip is lifted. They've said this many times. Brigadier General Yahya Sari has said that, reiterated that many times, that until this war ends in the Gaza Strip, they will continue their attacks in the Red Sea on U.S. warships and commercial vessels, anything that is relating to the United States especially, or the UK, which is directly protecting Israel while they attack the Gaza Strip and go after Hamas, and are also killing many innocent Palestinian people. Okay, so very big deal what's happening here, and I've told you many, many times, these attacks are going to step up. They are going to get worse. The closer we get to Ramadan, the attacks are going to intensify, so expect to see them even worse over the next 3 days, because today is March 9th, and we're getting very close to Ramadan. Okay, so whenever that comes, expect things to get worse here, and I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please smash the like button. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in. Everybody take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.